My name is Félix Leinemann. I work at the European Commission and I'm the head of unit for blue economy sectors, aquaculture and marine spatial planning. Today, half of the aquaculture in the world is actually seaweed and algae. But in Europe, we only produce less than 1% of all the algae produced worldwide. At the same time, we are consuming a lot of algae. Think of sushi, but also there is an increased demand because people want to eat healthy, they want to eat differently, they want to consume food that doesn't consume a lot of resources, and that's what algae can do for you. And algae are healthy as well. So what we want at the European Commission is to support the production and the consumption, the sustainable production and consumption of algae in Europe. So that's why we have organized this summit. But the sector is very small and it still needs support from national authorities or regional authorities in member states. And there is still a lack of awareness in the member states authorities, which is why we have invited them here to make them aware of this responsibility of helping the algae sector grow. France is the second biggest algae producer in Europe. There are 75,000 tons of algae harvested in France, but they are harvested, not cultivated. But because of this, there is a lot of science and innovation around algae products in France for pharmaceuticals, nutraceuticals, biostimulants like fertilizers. So this knowledge in France is quite valuable. Another interesting part is that all member states in the EU, they have to adopt national aquaculture strategies, due to a European rule that we have. And France has included algae as a strategic element in their aquaculture strategy. They want to triple the cultivation of algae from 2019 to 2027. And I think that's a good example for other member states to follow. So when France offered to help us with the organization of the summit, we happily accepted. In November 2022, almost a year ago, the European Commission adopted the so-called EU Algae Initiative. It's a comprehensive policy paper with 23 different actions that we want to implement together with member states, with the sector, in 4 areas. We want to look at the business environment, at the governance of the sector, so rules and licensing and so on. We want to fill knowledge gaps and we want to increase awareness of the benefits of algae with the general public so that consumption can actually come along. And that's why we have created a unique stakeholder platform for collaboration between producers, algae producers, farmers, people who add the value, institutes, academia, NGOs. And this EU for Algae platform has now more than 850 stakeholders. They work in 7 different working groups on the different working strands that we wanted to develop.